Now I think we're live. I'm sitting here. I thought I had pressed the button, but apparently I hadn't. Now it's going. All right. Now we are live. I'm pretty sure. People are telling me I am, and I believe them. What's up, Jason? What's up, Ron? What's up, Ben? What's up, Leo? What's up, Coots? Dan of NJ, Ricky, Mark, Jeff, Pete, Fred, Robert, Calvin, Christopher, Yeti Matzi, BC Rich. What's up, Bill? What's up, Mike? Pacifica, Tim Thomas. What's up, Mike? What's up, Waylon? What's up, Landon? What's up, Tony? Double R, Michael. What's up, Came from the Moon? You got Browns fan. Hello, Cleveland. What's up, Jacques? And Tone Lives. And Matt. J Shaft. Yeti Matzi. Richard. Strat Tom. Aiden. Speaker. Jeff says the Frankie sounds great. What's up, Nick? What's up, Dennis? J Beebs? Shaddy? Gary Davlin? Nick Patterson? Kim Thomas? Papa Blue? Nelson Rodriguez? What's up, Gus? What's up, Mike? Funny ass guitar guy. Majestic PB&J Cat, of course. Super Lead. What's up, Robert? And Dan, and Waylon, and Bill. Frankie looks great. Yeah, you think so? There's a Frankie cam. It was a lot of little adjustments, right? Like anything, like, this body wasn't specifically made for this neck. I mean, they're cut to a certain tolerance, but not like when you're the manufacturer and you can just slightly, like, alter things, So it was just like a lot of little micro things, like a little shimmery. Shimmery. I was doing the shimmery. A little shim on the neck. The nut. A little shim on the neck. And then the shims on the saddles, and then boom, everything was just aligned right, and so much better when it is. It's funny because when you first put it together, the disappointment is real because it's playing so bad. What's up, Sammy? What's up, Leo? What's up, T. Ricky? What's up, Christian? What's up, Pooh Ninja? What's up, Johnny R. Kramer? Oh no, it makes you want to play the riffs. And I knew the finishing was going to bring that flame out. I could see it. I said, there's a flame hiding in there. And as soon as it gets some oil on the surface, because before it was dry, it didn't have anything. I said, you watch, you're going to see it. You're going to see that flame pop. Pop, pop, pop went the flame. To the temple? I don't know. Something like that. It's a lyric and process. Yeah. Oh. What's up, Pacifica? I got a 5150 guitar from AliExpress shipped. Oh, nice. $375. Shocked at how great it is. Yeah. Does the neck need to come off for an adjustment? I think so. Yeah. There's no adjustment up there. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. No, you flame. Do you even flame, bro? That's what you got to do. What's up, Quentin? Yeah, Ron Flames, you know. You got to do the flames. Sometimes the quilt, sometimes the birds. You never know. Yeah, it's an original Floyd Rose on it. But it's the modern one with the screw in. It's not the OG 84. That one fit no problem. You can tell the difference because it has the plates, it's all one piece. It doesn't have the inserts. I got two. I got this one in black, and I have a Floyd Rose Pro, which is real nice. The Floyd Rose Pro. But the Floyd Rose Pro is stubby, and it only works on a guitar with a recessed top. You don't have a recessed top, it won't fit. It's too thick. It's got a big stuff. It's got a lot of stuff on the bottom of that Pro. It's not long, but it's thick, even though it's shorter. There's no way it would fit in any guitar without a recessed top. Good morning, Scottish dude. Greg says he just upgraded to THU. Pretty amazed so far. It does sound good. I think for the software out there, it's some of the best out there. You like the black bridge better than the chrome? You know, it's a good mix because, you know, I wasn't going to take the posts out, you know, and I didn't have the posts that come with this one have the ferrules, right? Have the insert, and they're the modern ones. You're supposed to drill out the top, sink the ferrules, and then put or whatever those are, the holders. And then you screw them in. These are the ones that are straight into the body, but they lined up. So it's like, why mess with it? It's like, I don't want to take those out and drill anything out. Just leave them in. Right? So as soon as it fit, I was like, what are you doing? You have a Floyd Rose that's a top quality Floyd Rose that fits. Why are we thinking about this for even a minute longer? And even though I did order, I ordered the 84 because I was all caught up in it. I was like, well, geez, you know, you got the guitar. Bobby gave you the guitar. And, you know, Acacia Guitars finished the neck and did all that fretwork for free. It's like I didn't really have any money other than the postage to send it down to, you know, the cost of the FedEx. So I didn't really have any money in this thing. I said, you know, you could probably sink $250 and just get that OG one. Be a nice thing to add, you know, to it. But it didn't fit. I didn't want to route it out. I said, you know what's going to happen? You're going to route it out. It's still not going to fit. And then when you put the other one back in, there's going to be a big gap on the side, a big hole where you routed it out. And you're going to be so bummed out. So you have one that fits. Just use it. Yeah, the bushings. Is that what they're called? Bushings, right? What's up, Adam? it was a good point. The spirit of the EVH Frankie, the whole spirit of the Frankie is that it's a Frankenstein. Right? You're using the parts you have on hand. He probably had, 3 dozen Frankies, that he would throw together with, this body and that neck and paint it this way and that way. I mean, he was all about that. So, what it was, Ron, is that the new one, it's a long cone and it's much thinner, right? It's much, right? So it goes in, but what goes around it is longer and thinner, right? It's narrow. The old one is much fatter. So the bridge fit on, but once you went to put it down, you had to put it over a little bit just to get it to sink down into the cavity. I was like, oh, you're going to have a problem with this. It's like, what are you doing? And then again, my worry was that I was going to route it and it still wouldn't fit. And I was like, you have one that fits. Like that, trust me, if that one didn't fit and it was like, either way, you're going to have to do some work, I probably would have kept the chrome one. But having one that fits is just, I confirmed with Bobby they are stainless steel frets. And they're brass side dots, which I'm not going to lie, I can't really see. I'm thinking about somehow adding either a sticker or a stamp, like a die stamp, because I cannot see those friggin' side dots to save my life. I can see the front dots, no problem. But apparently the brass ones were original to the Frankie, and, it was an unhealthy obsession. And, yeah. That's the one thing I think I'd left that I wouldn't mind changing is just, I don't know what I'd do. I think I almost need to have I don't want anything that's going to smear. I almost feel like I needed to dye it before I sent it to them. A lead black paint, yeah. A black paint pen. What's up, gaming? I know. Eddie would just take a Sharpie to it, just 1, 3, 5. I mean, why mess around? Exactly, tone dots. I drill small holes and use epoxy. Am I darking with time and tarnish? Actually, that's a good point. I wonder, my chemists out there, is there a way I can chemically tarnish them? Roast the neck. Who built the Frankie? Bobby, I think, did. I think he's the one that mainly put it together. Coffee for brass. Trying to make brass. There are side dots in there, I assure you. I guess I have to try to catch like a spectral highlight. I'm not seeing it on the camera. I guess you can kind of see them there. Not really. They're like invisible dots. I'm in E flat. Not drop though. White vinegar, yeah. Danish oil. Should be called the Bobby instead of the Frankie. The Bobenstein. Dr. Pepper ruins everything. There you go. I'm Beatle and I'm bad as can. Remember the Beatles song? You guys tying your money up in Bitcoin? Oh. Think so, Guitar Man? Well, I think it looks good. It sounds and plays so much better than when I first got it. Oh, trust me. The disappointment was real because I was like, oh, this has got a lot of things wrong with it. Right? It's like, it's buzzing at the first fret and it's way off the fret down here. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You know you have a problem when the action is completely off the strings at the end of the fretboard and slammed down at the fretboard at the start of the fretboard. You got problems. That is a bad situation to be in. And so it started with raising this side and then tilting this back by 1/4 of a degree, and that brought the strings way down. But even then, I was getting buzzing like crazy, but only on the middle strings, unless I really raised the action, and it looked stupid high. And then once I put the shims in, boom, done. Set the intonation, ready to go. Yeah, the picks. We should look at. Can you deal with a pick like that? Everyone thought my regular picks were kind of big, but let's go to pick cam. Look at that thing. You poke your eye out, kid. Here you go. Right. Oh, they're just going to get bigger. Look at this meaty. Look at that Metasaurus. That thing. It's like a Bronto burger. Someone said it looks like it's something out of the Flintstones, and I agree. Oh, I just dropped my other pick. Can't drop these, they're too big. Oh, yeah. The crazy thing is that, all right, we can do them one at a time. This is the, I like to call this one the biscuit. I took the sticker off because I had it brushed, and the sticker sort of negated that whole thing. I can tell you right now, I am friggin' in love with this dude's picks. And, you know... You can really hear him. I hear him through the mic. Or this thing. Oh, they just keep getting bigger. It's like the world's crazy. Yeah, one like this, the old pick one. Gotta get that one just, there it is. Yeah, it's crazy. So I don't know where Rob Scallon gets his, but I don't know if his are Hufschmid as well. But I went and bought all those. I want to say 2 weeks ago. Took about a week to get here. Let me call him up. Yeah, right there. This guy. Just a show of hands. Because I know this guy's been around for a while. Just looking into the chat here, does anyone else own any of this guy's picks? Because I never owned them before this week. But it seems to have been a thing. And he seems to have been around for a number of years. So just show of hands. Does anybody in the chat own some Hufschmid picks? You know, the... No? It doubles as a wheel chalk. Yeah, gravity. Too expensive? You know, I hear people say that, but have you watched the video of his making them? It takes an extremely long time. He cuts them out of a single sheet of the plastic, and then it's not glossy like that. He has to put it through a sander. He has to put them through all different polishing techniques. I think his hardest material takes about 2 hours of labor to actually take it from a piece cut out of a sheet to an actual pick. It just depends on the hardness of the material. I think his hardest material is this stuff here. Whatever that is. It's a special plastic. And the reality is that you're never wearing that pick out. That it's a lifetime pick, period. And, you know, they're kind of a novelty in a conversation piece. It's like, how many of them do you need? I just want different styles. It's more like collect them, trade them, you know? I love, you can actually play them, though. They're perfectly playable. Yeah, Torlon, that's his, like, hard material. That's why they're so expensive. It's an expensive material, $90. And it takes him 2 hours to make it. I got one of these. Hold on, let me show you I actually have one of those. That was the surprise. So when I ordered it, he said, you know, if you throw the word surprise in the comment, I'll throw in a surprise. And he did. I got a little skull. A little scully. Hey guys, we're here. Little skull. Alright, hold on. Back here. Yeah, I think those are cool. 220 euros, but it's going to last you a lifetime. 16 millimeter. Do you even plectrum, bro? I got to admit, I kind of like these. I like the honeycomb ones. I kind of like the rutilated ones. The lava ones are cool, but you know that I don't know that they have much color when they're, unless they're lit up. Are they white and then they glow, or are they that color and then they glow? I'd have to see one. Do they show one not glow? Oh no, okay, all right. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. All right, so there it is, a natural light without the glow going on. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. All right, maybe one of those. I think that's hot. I think that's a hot pick there, Hot Shot. Again, this is not sponsored. I don't know this guy. When I was at the Tolman event, Colin Scott had one of his picks. He had one of the original drop picks, and I was intrigued by it. Again, like this. All right? Look at that. That's a man's pick. If you lose that in the acoustic, it'll probably knock a hole through the bottom of your acoustic. Look at that thing. I love it. I freaking love it. They're not for everybody, but for the select few. Look at that. I think that's awesome. Again, that's just a sticker. Pull the sticker off, especially if you get it brushed. I don't know. I kind of like them. My picks were, I think I said in the video, 105 euro. And that worked out to 115 with the shipping. All right. And, oh, look at that. Nice. And 136 after converting to American dollars. But again, I don't expect these picks to wear out anytime soon. I got one of these. This was one of the ones I got. I got a slimline. And I wanted to get a mini. But I never got the... You know, he has so many picks. It gets a little confused. I got one of these. That's the yellow one I have, right? One like that. Look at this. 15 millimeter. That's a man's pick, baby. You can see it refracting the string through the middle of it. Look at that thing. Like I said, you have a bunch of those on your mic stand. Whip one of those into the audience. Man down, thwack. I just think, I don't know. All right, you go through. These are his ones that have no chirp, his Huftech. Because the acrylic, you know, and with all that mass, they're chirpy. Just like this is, that's my regular pick. But it's a lot smaller and a lot less mass. When you combine that kind of hardness with a lot more mass, the chirps come out. They get a little chirpy. Yeah, maybe get myself a little mini anvil. I could see myself getting another one or two. Maybe get the mega anvil just to see if I can play it. It's a bulbous plectrum. The bulbous one, which one was the bulbous one? That's the sulfatone. I thought this one looked pretty cool too. Right, the material. It says it's extremely hard. It takes a very long time to polish it up because of its hardness. Again, that's why it's not going to wear out. Right, because it's so friggin' hard, the material. Yeah, it's material is created by an interaction of casein and formaldehyde. Great. It's an oil-derived wartime plastic. No. It's Galalith, which is a synthetic plastic from the late 19th century, but it was replaced by petroleum plastics. Right. formaldehyde when you're doing your trem picking. I gotta say that Mars Red looks pretty good. Lava Orange, a little crystallized. Yeah. Yeah. All different designs, different looks. Like, this is interesting. It's almost like an encased canvas. Like, look at that. Kind of bizarre. Again, kind of a little bit like artwork. A little bit like, someone said it looks like jewelry. Kind of is, right? A little bit like artwork, a little bit like jewelry. He does sell one pendant. But they're a little bit more like, like arts. Little sculptures. Simple lines, weaving. Look at that thing. Can you handle Giganta? Look at that thing. I love it. It's enormous. A man's pick, baby. This is the one I have. This one here. Let's go to pick cam. That one. That is this one, the Mega Jazz Anvil. Bobby played this yesterday and was shocked at how easy it was to play. He's like, I can't believe that I'm not only playing this pick, but I think I kind of like it. Oh my God, look at this. I'm seeing an embedded video. That was fast. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's funny. I'm using the pick right now. But I can recognize from this that at least it's embedded, which I appreciate. I don't like it when they steal it and they pull it down and they use it. So I really appreciate him embedding it, using an embed function. But yeah, that's what I have here. That's exactly the pick I have here. Again, let's go back to pick cam. That's this one. That one. Is that one. I'm using it now. Unfortunately, it doesn't tune your guitar. Anyway, I'm gonna oh, sorry, wrong one. I'm in a playing mood. Let's go back. So if I was gonna get another one, what do you think? You like I kind of like these Torlons. It's intriguing. It's intriguing. A glow one. I tell you, the one that probably the raspberry. I don't know what it is about the red and the thing. I don't know. That one and those two I thought looked really hot. But the problem is sometimes I don't quite understand his. Sometimes I wish he had a photograph saying like this is a Mega Jazz like bevel or so. You know what I'm saying? Telling me what I'm looking at here, so I know what I'm ordering. So I'm ordering the correct one. Because sometimes I think I don't quite understand some of the terminology, like with the drop and the bevel and the bevel drop. But no, I love them. I think they're cool. So I could see myself, doing another round. I got a birthday coming up. Talk to the wife and kids. Say, you want to actually finally get me something? Yeah, this is his material. This is like an anti-chirp, right? This is his like chirpless, because he was trying to come up, I think, with his Huftron, I think, is the chirpless stuff, and to cut down on the you know, on the chirps, on the chirpadoos. There was another one, this one. Why do I love this? Why am I obsessed with these things now? Anyway, back to regular cam. Gary says Tourlon is smooth. So if I got the Tourlon, Gary, I would probably get it brushed, because I have one of his brushed ones here, and it does improve the grip quite a bit. And I can thank him for this. Thank you for making the brush strokes vertical. I've had a couple of people do brush strokes horizontally. That doesn't work. That's along the axis of where you're trying to grip. You're moving side to side. You need them vertical so that you're going against it. So you know, I got to hand it to him. He brushes them the right way. You know, that is the correct way, and it's so much good, because I'm moving my thumb like this way, and the brushes are going that way. So it really does make for a much better grip. You know, same with that. Because my DAW man, he laser etches, right? But he basically cuts and polishes and then puts a sticker on it. You know, and the sticker adds as a little bit. There is actually a tiny bit of grip to it. And I tend to put the grippier side on the bottom. And that really works for me. So, this one I can tuck in a little bit and really get a grip on it, you know? It's you know, I go back and forth. This red one is, I really... Again, interesting stuff. Fun stuff. Yeah, you know what, Frank? I agree. Kind of picks his art. And not only that, here's the thing. You know, guitars, you play a lot of guitars. When Bobby came over and I was like, dude, check out these picks. He's like, oh, right? Just as like when you have friends over, you could pull out a half dozen picks and say, dude, check these out. And they're like, oh my God. And then, the one thing you find, and you sort of see it with him yesterday, he was like, I can't believe that this is actually functioning, that I'm using this. And not only is it working, I feel like it might be working better than my normal pick. He goes like, he used the same phrase that I used, economy of motion. He's like, I'm feeling an economy of motion, like I barely moved the pick and it's already swept across the string. And I think he was having a little epiphany, kind of like I did when I got him. I was like, oh my God, don't write him off as novelties. Oh. Those are big, Boston. You break someone's nose with one, I know, right? Whipping one out into the crowd. Ah! The blood everywhere. Sorry. Yeah, they double as a wheel chalk, and all kinds of great things, you know. The video of Buddy getting in the way was funny, yeah. I knew I had that as an alternate take. I said, let me go dig that footage out. I'll throw it up. I think EVH, didn't he use a thinner pick? I thought he used a fairly thin pick, right? And he held it with 3 fingers, right? Right, sort of his thumb and his index with his middle, with his his thumb and his middle finger with his index as a stabilizer. Hey, what's up, Mike? I like the video you made about the picks. Yeah, we were just talking about them. Got them right here. Look at that thing. That thing. I think they're awesome. I think they're friggin' awesome. I love them. I know, it's like, let me sign your pick. Like, hold on, let me get a Sharpie out. I mean, even for something like that. You know, you get a little bit of, here's with my DAW man. I'll probably get a better mute. Just because you can tuck the string a little bit better. Here's the green one. Yeah, see, that was a little. You got to get it just at the right angle. Yeah. We'll try the yellow one. This is, I think, a harder material, right? It's brighter. And then back to my DAW man. The yellow one, yeah, the yellow one's brighter, I think. As you move it down, you can really hear it. You know, versus like my DAW man. A little brighter. I think the DAW man's a little darker, right? You know, maybe it's a little smaller. I'll tell you one thing though, the mass of the pick and the larger, wider angle at the downstroke, it does make just the picking a lot easier. Serpy, what are these picks? These are handmade picks, kind of like artisan picks out of Switzerland. We were just looking at the website. Hufschmid. Or Hufschmid. I'm probably butchering this guy. This guy here. He makes the picks that make the whole world sing. I tell you, I'm a little obsessed. I'm a little obsessed. I'm kind of digging them. I'm kind of liking them. I'm sort of plotting my next round. You know, but I got to get different from what I have. That's the main thing. I don't want two picks of the same shape and everything else, and it's just the only difference is the color. I don't. That's of no interest to me. Right? I want like a different shape, a different thickness, a different slope, a different carve. You know, something just to mix it up. He's got quite a few. In fact, let me see if I can find it here. Where is it? It is here. Right here. Bloop, bloop. He gives you a little breakdown of what the names are and what the size is relative to each other. So I think my really big orange one is this one, the attack shape. Right? This is so my orange one is the attack shape, the big orange one. My red one is the Mega Jazz. The yellow one is the Ergo Anvil. And then the green one is, I think, also a Mega Jazz. It's a thinner cut, right? It's the acrylic he cuts it out of is a thinner piece of material than the red one. And instead of being polished to a clear finish, I had him brush it. You know? Again, if you watch his videos, these things aren't pulled off a shelf. He cuts them out. He shapes them. He sands them down. He polishes them. And it's quite a... I'm just saying, the dude, it seems like he puts a little bit of time in. Again, I don't know this dude. He'd be the first to tell you. We've never met. I just... I saw them at... Tolman at TGU. Colin Scott had one. So what's the one that what's the brand that Scallon has? Is it the same thing? Is it the Hufschmid, or does he have a different brand? I need to have a coffee pick. Oh my God, did they have a coffee one? Did they have one? They had the caramel one. Do they have one that kind of looked like coffee or a coffee-esque? I think the closest one might be the, oh yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, wrong one. The coffee comb. I mean, don't I kind of have to get that? With notes of toffee and chestnut. It's a fine Swiss blend. So the Swiss, what are the Swiss known for? Watches, chocolate, cheese, and now picks. You can add picks on the list. You can now add picks to that list. Oh my God, knives. Good call, Ted Solo. Swiss knives. Yeah. Blondes. Bank accounts. Oh my God, cuckoo clocks. That's a good call too. Cuckoo clocks. My God, my grandmother, she loved cuckoo clocks. You can definitely pick with them. Ricola. Ricola. It's like the world's greatest pick slide. Wah, wah, da, da, da. Yodeling. Yep. Windmills, I always think of Holland more. Oh yeah, the Alps. You know, I probably can use it as a slide. Like, do it this way. You know what? The edge might be... let me go with the rounder edge. It might not be... I think it's... kind of overhand, but I think underhand it's hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, not really. How about the yellow one? I think it... Not really. Not really. They're kind of unwieldy, and there's not enough of a spot. I think it would have to be rounder. I think I would need one with a rounder edge, and that it's not quite as... You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to be able to get your hand behind it, like on a glass slide, to quiet... You know, to quiet it down a little bit. Have a good one, Cranar. Oh yeah, Swiss miss. Swiss cake rolls. Oh, I like this guitar, huh? I agree, guitar man. What's up, Jace? Okay, it's going good. I have to recrown the frets. Well, the frets are stainless steel, so don't count them out just yet. The band Mass, that kind of does sound familiar from the early 80s. The Matterhorn. It's the same exact profile of the EVH. This is like Bobby bought this by a guy who does like custom necks to be exactly like Eddie's. That's why I came unfinished, but I didn't like it unfinished. I didn't want it unfinished. I felt like unfinished it would be harmed, and I felt like there was a flame in there waiting to come out, and I was right about that. There was a flame in there, and the flame did come out. So I was really happy I sent it out to them and had them do that. And, you know, they didn't get a lot of the footage. I only had footage of them really sort of sanding it and then dressing the frets. But they did a ton of work on it, hours of work on it to get it to where it is. And Bobby came by the other day and he was like, That is really nice. I'm telling you, they do good work. Acacia Guitars, man. Scott down there. Though, let's face it, Scott had one of the workers do it. I don't know the name of the exact person who did the work on this, other than it was Acacia Guitars. But it came out great. They really did buff out the frets and get everything just wonderful. Oh yeah. It had the cigarette burn. They sanded it off. When I got it, it had the cigarette burn. Sure, it had the cigarette burn. But they sanded that off as a part of the process. It's got Godot tuners on it, and I'm going to leave them. I actually like these Godot tuners. I'm sure under Bobby's research, those Godos were probably what he was using. Who knows? But that's what's on there, Godot. But I didn't do that right. There it is. They're not locking tuners. Sus, right? So I've had a bit of a musical journey this week. I discovered a bunch of new music. Some of the bands I sort of knew, but I hadn't sort of looked at them in a long time. But I discovered like a whole bunch of new stuff this week. It started out where YouTube recommended a cover of Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard by Pomplamoose. Right? That's the Jack Conte and his wife. That band, Jack Conte, the guy who basically started and owns Patreon. And so they had there was that. But the dude singing, it was like featuring Lawrence, which I had never heard of. And so that sort of sent me off to go find this band called Lawrence, which is a brother-sister duo. They're really young. I think the dude's like 24, the chick's like 21. She looks like she's in friggin' high school, but my God, the vocals on that chick and him too, and his piano playing is through the friggin'. I mean, you want to talk like a level of talent. It's like I cringe when I see guys like Machine Gun Kelly. When there's the band out there like Lawrence that is just other level talent, like literally, like on a complete other level. You should look up Don't Lose Sight. Don't Lose Sight. Look up the acoustic version in the studio. They got a bunch of friends in there, and they do like a sort of a longer version, and you can really, my God, that chick Gracie, oh my God, she is just incredible. Just amazing. Anyway, that sort of led me, because again, YouTube will start to suggest things for you. That led me to Scary Beats, which is again, sort of an offshoot of Jack Conte, right? Because he's got like a, kind of like what Martin Miller does, where he brings in a bunch of people, right? He has a bunch of guests. He has like sort of a house band. Then you bring in a bunch of guests and you do covers and, all this different stuff. But he does sort of like funky versions. You should check out Scary Beats. Check out, they do a version of Wonderwall that's hilarious, because it is Wonderwall, but it's not Wonderwall, right? It's like this funk version of it. I love it. And then they do a funk version of You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Again, really, really good quality. That's Scary Beats. And then and they do a version of Take It Easy by the Eagles, which again, a funky version of Take It Easy by the Eagles. It's really friggin' good. Again, that's Scary Beats. Check them out. And then lastly, Scary Beats does a tune from the 70s that a lot of you may remember by who was it, Manfred Mann that did the cover? Blinded by the Light, which is a Bruce Springsteen song. But he didn't have a hit with it. This other band had a big hit with it, a big 70s sort of like hit with Blinded by the Light. And they do a cover of Blinded by the Light with the Scary Beats sort of ensemble. But they bring in this guy, Swatkins. You ever hear of Swatkins? He's not a singer, but he does like, he does a vocal. Yeah, Manfred Mann, right. And he goes through like a Roland, like an analog, virtual analog synth, like a JP8000, but he runs it out into a talk box and up into his mouth. And he does those Blinded by the Light. Oh my God. That dude is, again, talent. Talent, okay? When you start to see talent, you're like, oh my God. That's really talented. That's really good stuff. Really, really good. So check out Swatkins. He's been around on YouTube for like 10 years. But his really, the pièce de résistance is Blinded by the Light, the Scary Beats version. And just one, I had a little note here. One last thing, that whole thing with Scary Beats, right? They have a subgroup. Again, that's what a lot of these guys do. They have all these little groups and little subgroups. But he has a new subgroup of Scary Beats, a new ensemble. I think it's called, Scary Goldings. And it has a bright young guitar player named John Scofield. Who, I'm telling you right now, this guy's going to have a career. And so he looks a little older, but you know what? He had the chops, man. Dude was ripping. So check out Scary Goldings with a Mr. John Scofield on guitar. And again, this is recent stuff. I mean, this is all stuff recorded since like September. Like every single one of those that I just mentioned has been recorded, like I think since September. Like pretty recent stuff. And I've sort of been down a little bit of the music hall. And I tell you, out of all those that I've been checking out, Gracie Lawrence and friggin' Clyde Lawrence, oh my God. Talent. Scary level of talent, man. So good. Good one, Coots. Like Band Geeks? Yeah, but no. On another level. Yeah, Scary Pockets is another, I think, ensemble, right? Because there's Scary Pockets, but then he has another one called like Scary Beats. There's like a few different. He's all over the place. Then there's Scary Goldings. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're with Larry Golding. Any thoughts on Fender Mod Shop guitars for resale? I do see them once in a while up on Guitar Center used, but I don't think they get any more or any less. They seem to be right around like what their value would be. You know, they might sell a little quick if it's sort of a rare combo that looks appealing. I've seen a few channel-bound neck ones sell pretty quickly, but they weren't selling for like $300 to $400 more than the non-mod shop. They were selling for pretty much what they would sell for if they were a 2014, you know, standard American Pro release, like with the Sonic Blue or a Dakota Red body for the Telly, and I forget the Strat now. Strat might have been Sunburst and also Dakota Red. Was the Dakota Red? I forget now. Was it blue? Geez, now I forget. Was it Sonic Blue? Geez, now I forget. Have I ever met Eddie Van Halen? Nope. In fact, I don't think I was at that NAMM. That was the NAMM before I was there. I don't think I was at that NAMM. When he was there up in the booth. I think that was the year prior to my first one. Do I know any Hootie? I don't think I do. I think you heard a Hootie chord progression. A 1 to 4. Speaking of Guitar Center, I was in one of our local stores the other day. It looked like new and used is picking up on availability. When I was there recently, the used one was kind of stripped. The new was packed. They had a lot of new guitars. But the used was kind of picked over and stripped. And I had been there maybe 3 or 4 weeks earlier, and there was like twice as many guitars in the used section. So. We'll pick up on the Frankie, a Duncan 59. There it is. The new AZs are nice. I haven't played any. When I was at that Guitar Center, though, there was a dude there, you know, going like, and I couldn't see the guitar he had, but he was like, I'm like, this dude's getting into it. He hung the guitar up. It was like a $4,800, what was that? Wood lot? What do they call that? Wood library? PRS Wood Library. Oh, it was a blues lawyer. He did not buy the guitar. He stuck it back up on the shelf in between, it was like $480, you know, $479, $499, $4,800, $519. Found an empty spot on the wall. Oh, thanks, Finny P. Yeah, a little bit of the chorus. Hey, so remember a couple of weeks ago, at the very end, I did a couple of bars of 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad, got totally demonetized. A Brazilian company apparently owns the rights, and they were like, yoink. Some company in Brazil owned it, and they were like, oh, no, we're gonna need to be taking that money. I'm using my Dawman right now, but I do have I do have one of the Jumbotron. We got to name them. It was like a Megatron, like Jumbotron, Old Yeller, and what, Green Meanie or something? Cucumber? Cukie? Nice. That's a big plectrum. Yeah, Easton does have an incredible collection of vintage left-handed gear, which is even so much harder to get than, right-handed. Right-handed is rare stuff, but left-handed, oh my God, now you're really talking rare. Very often one of a kind. All down shows. I know, right? Right, Vanilla Slice? If 10 seconds of a 2-hour show, can I give you a proportionate share of the amount of time that the song covered? I mean, please. I got to get some side dots going here. We're going big boy. It's a biggins. It embiggens even the smallest riffs. Yeah, Elliot Easton was a Kramer guy. I think Mick Mars had a Kramer. Elliot Easton. There was a few guys that were in there. I could have sworn did we look at that that Elliot Easton. Let me see here. Oh, I might have already downloaded it. Do I already have it here? And downloads. I do the download. And we're downloading the download. We're going to the download. There we go. And then we'll go out. No? Okay. All right, maybe not. Okay. Yeah. I actually scanned a lot of Kramer ads recently. A lot of old Kramer redos. Kramer. Yeah, so so Mick Mars. That's probably Nikki Sixx. I want to say from, it says right there, Skid Row, Richie Sambora, and then the Russian dudes mixed in that he was trying to push. Alice Cooper, right? Al Petrelli. Hot Shots. Can you imagine? Imagine if I ever entered the Hot Shot competition. I'm the hot shot, officially. I think that's Floyd Rose, right? This was always an intriguing one, the Showster with the metal inserts. That's a very rare guitar. Came out one of the last ads they showed. I don't know if they ever really made them in the store. Who's that? Oh, Derek Frigo from Enough Zenough. Of course, on tour with Nikki Sixx. Probably my favorite ad by them. Again, another Mick Mars, and then Eddie, and then that, and then another Eddie. All right. I thought maybe we might see an LED Eastern ad. Because I just had scanned a bunch of those. Yeah, Gorky Park. Oh yeah, no, that was a mullet level mullet. Oh yeah. It's your old-fashioned high-low. Right? All party in the back and all business up front. I remember when the mullet came out. One of our friends showed up and he had his, he had no sideburns. The sideburns went off and up to the side. Like, what are you doing? He's like, it's all the rage right now. I know the Gorky Park guitar, that was pretty much the death of Kramer at the time. He was really trying to pump that band. He came up with a special guitar to pump them and all this stuff, and no one was buying it. No one wanted it. And they did not. That was the final nail in the coffin for that company. They would have been dead pretty soon anyway, because grunge was about to come out. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a Bali Like Ya, right? I want to say the mullet came out and I want to say pretty strong in about 82. Yeah, the mullet's coming back. Same with the members only jackets, right? The best line in Shallow Hal is he shows up in the members only jacket. She goes, members only jacket, what are you, like the last member? I remember parachute pants in the 80s, 83, big time. Biggest pick you have is a 5mm gravity. That's pretty good though. That's pretty good company. 5mm, not bad. I want to say that the thickest one here, this one here, I think that's 10. That's 10mm, and I think that's also 10, maybe, I think it's 10, but sculpted. And I want to say both of these are 5, I think. Something like that. Do. Jess King, oh my God. Ten millimeters too thick? Yeah. Well, you know, it's not like you're playing with 10 millimeter end though. And I tell you what it does, it sort of like gives you a little bit of an economy of stroke, right? Because you don't have to move the, you know, the pick is so thick, it's like there definitely is a little economy. A little economy of motion going on, you know, versus my Daw Man, which is a 3 millimeter pick, right? I feel like I have to move my hand farther. Yeah, maybe it's in my head. It's all in my head. Could all be in my head. Buddy must be upstairs. He's probably in Ben's room because he was down here all day. Let's see. If I don't see Buddy during the day, he'll come down. He's down here now, but if he's down here during the day, he's probably up in Ben's room. You think the 10 millimeter? It's me 10 millimeter. Come back, that one'll still be going. Yeah. Your hands, fingers get, well, they're very light. So they're not going to get fatigued because of the, if this was metal or wood, it's actually, it's not a very heavy pick, you know. Although I was sitting over there was it last night? And I heard clunk, and it was this one, and it was on the ground, and Henri was like, that was like, that's an expensive cat toy. Get out of there. She'll be shooting that way underneath the desk. I'll be like, where the hell did that pick go? I'll find it in a goddamn cat bowl. Gonna make a pick out of woven yak here. Did you see the woven ones? He's got a woven. He's got a friggin' woven. He's got a woven. Where is it? This? Look at this. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. Again, kind of a sculpture. It's a work of art. Look at those. Pressed under 1 trillion tons of pressure. Just saying. You like the green the most? Same here. I'm using these. I'm using Ernie Ball regular Slinkies. I had it set up for 10s. I almost went to 9s. I got a box of Super Slinkies the last time I re-upped. I almost went to 9s, but I stayed with the 10s. Get them to make, you get them in your family plaid that matches your kilt. There you go. That's actually not a bad idea. Nines are a little loose and floppy. It depends on the scale. A bunch of factors for 9s. But I just put 9s on a Strat recently, and I was kind of digging it. Not going to lie. I kind of like those 9s. I was like, oh, yeah, I kind of liking these. You use those picks for a lift kit in your pickup. It works as a wheel chock, right? Let's say you're coming back from a gig, right? Got a flat. You just jam that underneath one of the wheels on the opposite side of the car and jack away, right? You don't have to worry about it rolling away. That's what my regular Dawman pick. This is what the big green. You can hear the extra beat down on the string. The more attack. Plain chock. That's the green one. Go as fast as you can. Oh, dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-doo. What's it? Picks do sound great. They're very different. I think they got a little bit of different sound to each one of them. That's why, like I say, I'm sort of curious to try a few different materials in a few different shapes and just see what I like and what I don't like. Like I said, I got a birthday coming up, and here's the old yeller. So a buddy of mine, speaking about Amazon screwing up, a buddy of mine, ordered a 12 700K, and they sent him a friggin' 12 700KF. And I'm like, dude, and we looked it up. He ordered the 700K, but that KF doesn't have a video chip in it, which, you're going to turn off because he has a separate video card, but still, it's value added, That way you can pull that card out and use it somewhere else and the chip will still work. He was pissed, but he's like, just build it. It was for his son, who has a separate video card, but they totally screwed him and sent him a KF instead of a K. Oh, yeah, the sleeve stacks. I don't know Happy Joe. That's about it. 11561. Happy That's all I know. Little voodoo child. Oh, the sleeve sack scared me too. Shaka Khan. I gotta tell you though, I loved the Will Ferrell one with Danny McBride. I laughed my ass off on that. Terrible movie, and I loved every minute of it. So I was thinking the other day, what was on the other day, which might be the best, worst movie ever, is Predator 2, right? They can't get Arnold to come back. They bring in a so-called action star and Danny Glover, who, like, he's... To watch him run around with a gun, he's like, he's terrible. He's terrible. And hold on. I lost my mic here. And then of course, what movie would be? Oh my God! I was just caught up in my wheel again every freaking time. Oh, every time. Oh, for Christ's sakes! Oh. Son of a bitch. Oh. It has, what would it be without Gary Busey, right? And of course, Downey Jr. there. And I know what you're saying. Robert Downey Jr.? No, Morton Downey Jr. Wow. Oh my God, Phantasm. I'll have to look at that again. Yeah, you might be right on Phantasm. That was pretty bad. Yeah. But God, Predator 2. Predator 2 is just so, well, it's what I would call, so it's got a couple of major flaws in it. Number one, every single person in it is just a major character. The FBI comes down and they're like, we're going to take over this spot, and the hell you are! It's like, it's the most cliche writing you've ever seen, like ever. And then I would say even worse than that, though, is it's got some of the worst dialogue overlay, right? In other words, that entire movie, I don't think there's a single bit of live audio, actual live microphones, right? That's all recorded on set, and then they go back and they sit in the booth and they listen to their lines and they say them back. Because he's out on like a crowded, like busy street, and he's going, they're talking, and he's going like, whoa, and he's like going like, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's all like whispering. I'm like, what are you? This audio is not matching your face. It's like so bad. Oh my God. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. I might even give Jeepers Creepers a little bit better than friggin' Predator 2. Predator 2, oh my God. What a loaf. It's so bad. Even Predators, right? The one with Adrian Brody. Now that was fine until Fishburne shows up, and then the whole movie tanks. But until Fishburne shows up, it's actually a pretty good movie. But Fishburne's terrible. Yeah, ADR. Oh, it's kind of the way. It is a Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park level of ADR. Okay, right. And the best one for that is when they're coming off stage and the boyfriend is kind of like a robot zombie, and she yells, like Greg or whatever his name is, and you hear Gene go, Star Child, and Paul like, it's just god awful. And the guard's there, and she goes, let him through. And the guard's like, well, I don't think so, mister. Like the worst ADR you've ever seen in your life. And then Paul's puzzled. She's like, she's looking for something, but it's not Kiss. Like, who would look for anything but not Kiss? That's puzzling. Why would she look for something and not look for Kiss? I don't know. Oh, Chud. Oh, my God. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers? Yeah, Alien vs. Predator was pretty bad. Oh, my God, Leprechaun. I think it's Leprechaun 2, or is it Trolls 2? Which is considered the worst movie of all time? Is it Trolls 2 or Leprechaun 2? Oh my God, I just saw Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It was on last weekend. The uncut theatrical cut is on HBO. I was like, oh my God, it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The thing about Killer Clowns is that they have fake eyes, right? They did not make the makeup so that their eyes looked around. They're literally like full-on puppets. Of course, all the Sharknadoes, but here's the difference. Sharknado was trying to be stupid. Sharknado, by its own admission, by its own title, is supposed to be a terrible B-rated movie, right? Sharknado, I mean, come on, right? Not Predator 2. Oh, no. Trust me. That was serious. That's what makes it even funnier. Because you're looking at this and you're going, they were serious. They were serious. And that's when it becomes even funnier. And God, you can't stop yelling. I'm constantly barking at the TV like Mystery Science Theater 3000. Oh yeah, right. Shakes the Clown. Which was Shakes the Clown? Oh, the Star Wars Holiday Special. We had a night of terrible movies. We did. I forget if we did the trilogy. I thought we were gonna do. Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, followed by Plan 9 from Outer Space, right? But we wound up doing Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. We didn't really have enough time for another whole movie, and we wound up doing we did the Star Wars Christmas special, which is, oh my God, you just want to tear your eyeballs out. There's extended dialogue between Wookiees where there's no subtitles. You have no idea what they're saying to each other. They're just, rah, rah. And it's Norton there. Oh my God, who was the who was the guy on who was the guest star on that? It was the guy who played Norton on The Honeymooners. Oh God, I can't think of it. Art Carney. I swear to God, he's improvising almost all those lines. He's like, oh, well, we could just do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh God, oh, it's bad. Like I don't need a script. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be talking to these things? How am I doing? It really, Art Carney. It really felt like all those lines were just completely off the cuff. Okay. Yeah, Howard the Duck, that's pretty bad. Have a good one, Mark. Oh, really? Commando's on? Commando's great. Commando's a terrible movie. That's when Arnold was really getting into the stride. It's probably a 1985 movie, Commando. Right? He was trying to get all the one-liners in. They realized after 84's Terminator that lines were a thing. So, I'll kill you last, right? And then he kills him. He goes, I thought you said you were going to kill me last. And he goes, I lied. That was the big line. I lied. I should be using Happy Trails for closing. So yeah, I don't know it, dude. No, I wouldn't get your hopes up. This is never going to happen. And I do mean never. Also, it's a copyrighted song, right? So, there's your answer. I lied. I actually liked Total Recall. Total Recall was really bad, but it was good up in it, right? It was good until they get to Mars, and then it gets really stupid, right? But when he's with Sharon Stone and she friggin' turns on him, oh, I friggin' love that. And she's like, and then she's trying to like talk him back into it, Oh my God, oh, it's good. Oh, I like that. I really dug that one. And of course, the freak out at Recall. It's like I really love that one. What happened to Sully? Right, I let him go. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, that was. I saw that in the theater because a buddy of mine. He was he ran the projector at like Sac Pie Alley. We would go down there, and I saw a bunch of movies in '85 because of that. And I think Commando was one of them because he was the. And of course, Sac Pie Alley isn't even there anymore. Most theaters in Boston closed down. They're just it's too expensive. The land is worth too much, and they can't keep them open. I saw I'm Gonna Get You Sucker at like I want to say the downtown Sac downtown or something like that. Gone. Or the downtown showcase government center maybe. Gone. Long gone. They all closed. Abbey Trails is not, it's like 80 years old. Probably not covered well. The copyright would last for the life of the writer plus 130 years. So you can thank Mickey Mouse for that. Mickey Mouse was about to go public domain, and Disney was like shitting itself. And lucky for them, Sonny Bono died in a friggin' freak skiing accident. And his wife took over his spot as a congressman and went up there and went, boo-hoo, we make all our money from this. And now that my husband's dead, you know, I don't know if I'm going to have enough money to last me, because he wrote those songs when he was younger and all this stuff. And they extended, it was like the life of it used to be like 30 years. And then when someone died and they lost it on public domain, families, they lobbied to get it for the life of the person plus 30 years. Then it was the life of the person plus 50 years, which was when, right? Because that would have affected Disney, I think. And then they changed it to plus 100 years, and then life of the person plus, I think it's up to 130 years now. Running Man, yeah, that's a good one too. I forgot about Running Man. That's got Richard Dawson in it, right? Richard Dawson? Bloodsport's the best 80s movie. I don't know. I thought, oh my God, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. That's a great movie. Did you see him? He crawls underneath it on his back like a commando. He flips around on the other side and pew! Right out. Oh, that's my buddy. That's my buddy, Cat. Making an appearance. I gotta say, the buddy, I released the buddy icon this week, the buddy emoji. I think it looks pretty good. I can actually make out the eyes and the whiskers and everything. You have to do high contrast, black and white, or you won't see it. Wow, my God, 8:56. And for the members, we can always kill like the blue hand, keep the green and the red one, and replace that one with something else too if you want to change out emojis, Just once you change it, all prior uses of it disappear, right? Because it's no longer available. I have a quarter screwed in? No, because I only have a 72, so I understand that you need a 71. Oh, thanks, Buzz. Catnip Fund. They will appreciate that. They do like the catnip. Doing it up later? Maybe. We'll see. If I'm awake. I'm feeling a little tired now, so. But you never know. A Bourne's 500 K-Pot? Yes. Oh, thanks, Leo, for the coffee fund if you're up later. Yeah, I'll need it. I'm feeling a little bit right now. Kind of does. That's probably why he goes through this this like 9 chord. You know how to read music, and if so, how hard is it to learn? I can read it. I used to be able to sight read when I was a kid. I did that whole sight reading and that whole lesson thing. But it's not easy. It takes a ton of practice. It really does. Think about how long it took you to be able to read, language. It's like 10 to 20 years to study, right? If you think about it. When did you graduate high school? 18 years old, 17 years old. I mean, it's a lot of study. Good 10 straight years. And so, you can't expect too much. What happens is once you get really good at it, you get good at reading ahead. You're not really reading the line you're looking at. You're reading ahead to the next line. It's kind of weird how that works, but that's exactly what happens. You're reading slightly ahead of where you're at. It's bizarre, but that's exactly what happens. All right, dudes. Well, thanks for everybody, for hanging out tonight. Much appreciated. If you contributed tonight, super, mega, extra thanks. Really appreciate all contributions. And shout out, of course, to my mod squad, hashtag mod squad, hashtag shout out. Always appreciated. And there you go. I have more videos. I actually, can you believe I actually got like 3 videos out this week? I actually have a video on, I think it's coming out this week. I already shot quite a bit of it. And I have another one, my studio tour, which I'm shooting in collaboration with DistroKid. But that's, I got to get that all together. That's a little bit more production work. So I got to make sure I got that. It's me walking around with a GoPro, but then you got to edit it, and I have to do a spot for them and all that stuff. So I got to get that all done. But that'll be out soon. Little studio tour. I haven't done one in 2 years. There you go. All right, dudes. No. You rock. No. You rock. I will see you guys in a week. And there you go. Until then, rock on. All right, guys. Later.